Welcome to the Matt Wilkie Podcast.
Today I want to talk about long-term relationships. Basically, do the relationships last between Westerners and Filipinos? Well, I have to admit, a few days ago, we actually hit 9 years of being together, me and my wife, from when we first met. But also, if I go through my friends, very, very few of them have had failed relationships. They're all going on at least 5 years now, which pretty much says the relationships not only do work, can work, but also often they lack publicity. Because obviously, what am I going to say about my life? You know, been happily married now, coming up nearly a decade. Also, what else can you say above that? Because there's not really content of interest to other people. And this is the bit people don't often see, is the fact that most of these people are very, very happy. They're happily married. They've got a often traditional marriage. They've often got a balanced marriage where everyone's content. They, got kids. They've got pretty much everything they want, but also you find that the work ethic's there. It's not absorbed with selfish consumerism. It's not people just looking for an easy way out, or an easy visa, or an easy passport, or to rob the guy blind. They've all been pretty much normal, happy marriages. Normal in the sense that it's a normal traditional marriage, which is getting harder and harder to get in the West these days due to the way things get manipulated. Which gets me on to the point of doing what makes you happy. Not just you as an individual or you as a couple, but you as a family. What makes everybody content and happy? Because I find a lot of the things that have failed with people have been down to individual needs, where they put themselves at the forefront of everything. But if you're sitting there safeguarding your wealth with that being the only mindset, sooner or later something will fall. The relationship could break, and then I know some guys will go, well, at least I safeguarded my money. But at the same time, at what cost? You could have had a relationship which that wouldn't have mattered anyway. Now, I know I talk about people safeguarding their wealth by not buying a house and things like that, at least until they're 100% sure they're doing the right thing. But at the same time, you've got to make sure that you've got a life. You've got something you enjoy, something you want to be doing, what you want to achieve, being with the people you want to be. And that's the important bit. And like I said, you don't hear much of people saying, hey, you know what, I'm happily married, I'm content, blah, blah. It's not that they don't exist, it's they exist in large quantities. It's just not something of interest. If you look at a newspaper, how many are positive news stories? I mean, the British exit thing is constantly in the EU press. The Syrians conflict, constantly in the EU press. But at the same time, where's the positive stuff? If you look at the US, you're constantly hearing about Trump and Clinton, but not anything positive. Look for any positive media on either of those. It ain't there. They talk about Trump's racial use of his language and the things he comes out with. They talk about Clinton's ill health. They don't talk about anything positive about them. And that's pretty much it. That's how the media works. And this is where people need to look at the positives in everything, because there is some. It's just that we're often not, A, we're not looking for it, but B, it's not given to us. So it then becomes normal to just be running things down rather than looking to build them up. Thanks for listening.